Welcome to Bold Schoolers. Today we're talking about starts and stops. The primacy-recency effect shows us that we best pay attention to the things that come first and the things that come last. Beginnings and endings are important, not just because they stand out to us, but also because those starts and ends help form a container for the day and set the tone and atmosphere of the learning space. Such boundaries can define the activity and allow us to claim victory over the day's goals and experiences. There are many ways to start and end the learning day. Here are just a few ideas. Maybe an upbeat song, a seasonal poem, a story, a series of habits like dressing, brushing teeth, breakfast, etc., a brisk walk or other form of movement such as yoga, a game, or drawing or other artistic time, journaling, reading, current affairs, intention setting or goal setting. All of those are ideas and you'll think of a whole lot more. Today I'd like to combine several of these ideas into a daily meeting that's sometimes called a SCRUM meeting. The idea of a SCRUM meeting comes from the agile community of software development, and it's sometimes also referred to as a daily stand-up. These brief meetings provide a framework for wrapping the day in positivity, setting expectations, collaborating effectively, and solving challenges. The idea is to hold a brief meeting with the team to ground and make sure everyone is aligned on what they're doing, instead of jumping right to action without any forethought. Here's an idea of what a SCRUM meeting might look like in your home. First, some terminology. SCRUM, a short meeting, maybe 15 minutes or so, within your learning community. That means the children, the adults, everybody who's involved in the learning day. The SCRUM master is a child or an adult facilitator chosen to lead the daily SCRUM meeting. A sprint is a 1 or 2 sentence description of a goal or intention of the day for a particular project or just for the day. The sprint backlog are the individual clear goals for that day or that project. And then there's the story time meeting, which is a time to come together to discuss the clear goals based on potential obstacles, experiences, and any further information. Here's how it might go if you choose to use or modify the idea of a brief daily meeting. First, choose a SCRUM master for the day, an adult or a child. This facilitator chooses a game to begin. The game provides a time to connect with family members, a chance to focus outside of oneself on a game objective, often an opportunity for movement, engagement, and some novelty. In the opening meeting, the SCRUM master can ask each person about their sprint, meaning their intentions for the day or for the project they're going to work on. And we can review the sprint backlog, which are those daily goals for the day. There might be a brief discussion on what was accomplished yesterday, any upcoming obstacles that may be foreseen, or maybe even a request for some help. At the close of the day, the SCRUM master can ask each person to reflect on their sprint through story time, which includes setting some clear goals for the next day. The SCRUM master can make sure all voices are heard and then close out the story time meeting with another connection game. To keep track of the sprint backlog, those daily goals, some families like to use a Kanban Board, which is a simple whiteboard or digital board made up of columns. These columns might be entitled To Do, Doing, or Done, for example, and tasks are moved from one column to the next as progress continues on the sprint. I look forward to hearing from you on how you choose to start and end your learning days. And as a special bonus within Bold Schoolers Blueprint, we have a descriptive list of over 25 SCRUM games. So head on over there and join us.